What are 5 things you can use to prove fault in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Tom Friedman. I'm a lawyer in Nevada. And in order to make a claim or to be successful bringing a claim for personal injuries in a motor vehicle accident or really any other personal injury type claim, the first thing you need to do is prove liability, which means prove somebody else is at fault for causing you injuries. So, 5 ways to prove somebody else is at fault in a motor vehicle accident. The first way to show somebody else is at fault is in a police report. There's been an accident, the police come, the officer investigates things, interviews people, puts together a police report. In the police report, it may show somebody else, the at-fault party, got cited, got ticketed, and it'll explain why. So if you have a police report that shows somebody else is at fault, that is very, very helpful for showing the other side, or more importantly, the insurance carrier for the other side, that the other person is at fault for causing your personal injuries. The second way to show somebody else is at fault is video. These days, lots of folks have videos in their cars. A lot of people Lyft, Uber, commercial truck drivers. They have video, so it's important to make sure that video is captured and preserved because, the old saying, a picture speaks 1,000 words. I'm not sure how many a video does, but videos are extremely helpful. If nobody's got video in their car, it might be worth checking local businesses if there's somebody around there, or maybe some Ring doorbells to see if somebody else might have captured video, because that's also generally great evidence to show fault. A third way to show fault is go interview witnesses. If you're at trial and you say, hey, the other person hit me, the jury knows what? You're suing to get money, so you've got an interest in getting money. The other side's going to say, hey, no, I didn't hit you, it's not my fault. The jury knows that side has an interest in not paying money, so they're going to say what they need to say not to pay money. But if you get a disinterested witness, somebody who is sitting on the corner eating an ice cream cone, and you interview them, they don't have a dog in the fight. They don't care. They'll just tell you what they saw, and so these witnesses are considered pretty credible a lot of the time. The fourth thing you can look at is called an event data recorder. Some people call it the black box for cars. These things are pretty cool. They'll record the last few seconds before an accident. They're going to show the speed or changes in speed. They're going to show if somebody was on the brakes or not on the brakes. And these get triggered with the airbag. So if you have a 2-mile-an-hour bump, you probably don't have a personal injury claim anyway. But if there's no airbags, you might not get anything out of it. These take some pretty fancy machines to download. Usually there's going to be an expert hired to do the download, so it's not something you can just drop by your local AutoZone and have them get. It's a little bit more complicated, but it can also be very useful during a claim. The fifth thing you might get is an admission by the other side saying, hey, I'm sorry, I caused the accident. It's all my fault. I'll take care of it. That's fantastic. That's pretty much done. The problem with that is if somebody just tells you that at the scene, they might feel really, really bad. And later on, they might talk to a friend, a coworker, insurance carrier, lawyer, or something else. And they may decide, you know what, I don't want to have to be liable for all this money. This is really, really bad. I'm going to say you're at fault now. And suddenly the story has changed. So it's great if you get an admission. Ideally, you'd want that recorded. Hopefully it's in the police report. If it's being recorded by, we all got one of these. If somebody makes a recording of that, it's going to be pretty hard to recant in the future. So to the extent you can get some sort of a recording of somebody admitting to causing injury, that is also extremely helpful. So anyway, if you've got any questions about these things, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email, and thank you very much for watching.